Hi, this message is for anybody who is going through darkness right now. I'm saying you're going through darkness like you're in a dark tunnel. And you're driving through this dark tunnel. And you can see the exit in the distance. You can see the light that is ahead of you. But you never seem to arrive at the exit. You never seem to get there. You never seem to get out of this tunnel. And so you're very accustomed to this tunnel, and it's become your normal going through this dark tunnel. And you're beginning to feel comfortable in this tunnel. You're used to it. And what I'm saying is that some days the exit seems closer. Other days it seems further away, and occasionally you can't see the exit at all. So your perception is constantly fluctuating. And part of the reason why you're stuck in this tunnel and you never make it out is because your perception is always fluctuating. And it is your perception that is keeping you prisoner in this tunnel of darkness. It's all about how you perceive things. You can get yourself out of anything. You can take yourself through anything with perception alone, just by changing your perception. And what I'm feeling like, the purpose of this message is to bring your attention to perception. It's to bring your attention to, when we look outside of ourselves, we can find reasons as to why we are where we are. But the key to getting out of these situations is to look inside of ourselves. Because we have the power inside of ourselves. We can always empower ourselves. So what it normally comes down to is limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs, a perception which doesn't set us free, a perception which holds us prisoner. And so whenever we find ourselves in these dark tunnels, it's generally because we've been boxed into them. We've been limited in our thinking, in our vision, in our beliefs. So what's happening is that there's something about the past, the present, and the future. And this is basically who is having ownership of your thoughts and your feelings. And so you have this inability to discern what is real, what is not, to discern what is your real feelings, what are just passing thoughts. Because that's all our thoughts are. They're things that go past our attention, past our awareness. They are brought to our attention, and they are moving through our awareness, but we are only observing them, and we do not have to claim them all. And so I'm getting the sense that there's a real density in you, and you are feeling like you are the body, you are the physical, when in actual fact you are the awareness inside. The body, you are the observer. You're looking through the eyes. And you're very much feeling trapped in your body because you haven't come into the awareness of your body, of the power that you hold. And so you're waiting for somebody else's permission to get you out of this dark tunnel, when in actual fact you only have to change your perception. Your perception, your limited beliefs. You have to have some faith, some hope, and you lack faith and you lack hope, you lack belief. And so you are dependent on somebody else. You are dependent on a savior. And this message is about self-empowerment. It's about breaking your own chains. You can see this in the fact that your perception changes, and you can see the difference that it makes. Some days that exit is closer. Some days it's further away, and some days it's not even visible. So you can see this yourself. And this is what I'm being told to bring to your attention. This is an example. It's an example that has proof. There is proof there for you. It's tangible. You can get your head around it. You can grasp it. And hopefully you can embrace it and make a change in the way that you think and behave. You're spending too much time waiting, and you will wait all of your life. You will wait all of your life for yourself to take action, to empower yourself. Just change your perception. Whenever we feel trapped, it's because we feel powerless. Most of us have never taken the power that we are born with, that we have. And so we are always waiting. And I'm seeing a picture of a child on the dashboard of this car while you're going through this darkness, journeying through this darkness. And I don't know if this child is past, or if this child is past, or if this child is living. But I sense that that's partly why you're stuck in this darkness. There's some kind of energetic tie to this child. And I'm feeling a density there as well, so maybe this child has passed. Maybe it's grief that you're traveling through. Some days you may feel like you're moving through that grief and then feel guilty because you can see its end. And so you recline in your seat once more and you take yourself back down and you root yourself into that darkness and the light disappears. Maybe you're having a battle with grief, a battle with letting go, a battle with feeling guilty if you do let go. But understand this, when we die, we don't die. Our body dies, and it dies here. But the awareness, the consciousness, it never ever dies. It never ever dies. You never die. Death is not the end. You've died before, and you're still here. I really feel like there's a fear about death, because you think that when you die you are no more, when it's not true. I'm really seeing the light. The closer you get to the light will take hold of you, and it will get easier. The closer you get, it will get easier. It will get harder to recline back in your seat, and it will get easier. So the message here is to take one day at a time, baby footsteps. You don't have to get to the light fast. You don't have to go fast. You don't have to work extra hard. You just have to resist the fight. You just have to resist the fight. Let go. Go with the flow. Acceptance, ultimately. Accept the way things are. and accept that they are how they are naturally, whether you understand it or not. There are many things that we do not understand. So let this not be a reason why you resist going with the flow. Don't let this be the reason why you resist healing, why you resist grieving, why you resist allowing grief to complete. I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying anything is your fault. I'm just relaying this message, painting the picture. I'm seeing a reconciliation. I'm seeing the completion of things. I'm seeing everything going back to its rightful place. I'm seeing alignment. I'm seeing the way out for you. I'm seeing where you're going to end up. There is going to be a resolution. You will find peace. I'm seeing a white dove. Things will feel light again. There will be blue skies. There is fun in your future. Everything seems bleak when it's dark, when we don't allow any light to come through the cracks. And life becomes dense and heavy, and it gets harder. But there is a break in the clouds. Light is coming. It is coming. You will get there. One day at a time, baby steps. Perception. Change your perception. Stop thinking about the negative and focus only on the positive. The negative will keep you where you are. The negative, the energy of negativity is not positive. It's not uplifting. It's dense. It's decay. It is death. Keep looking towards the light. Keep following the light out of the tunnel. Back to the center of yourself. One day at a time, and you'll get there. And that's it for this message. That's it.